In the twilight of Tamriel, where the veil between worlds wanes, a fatal flora flourishes in the folds of forsaken soil. Under the umbral sky, petals of a profound purple pulse quietly in places pervaded by the past's perpetual silence. Amongst ancient Ayleid stones and sanctified sepulchres, these dark blooms quietly bide their time. At last, the legendary Nightshade emerges, cultivated by the air of the necropolis at night. Its toxic traits are cradled at the heart of underworld dealings. Welcome to today's episode of Foraging Fauna and Flora, where we wade through the wilderness of Tamriel, unearthing deep-rooted secrets and uncovering mysteries from the majestic mountaintops to the mystical meadows. The notorious Nightshade navigates a narrow line between the natural and the nefarious. Amidst ancient ashes and the aura of the afterlife, it asserts a silent sovereignty over the spectral soil it springs from. Nightshade is featured prominently in the written lore of Tamriel. In this enlightening excerpt from the Herbalist Guide to Skyrim, Agnetifolia accentuates the allure and adversities associated with this ambiguous herb. The name and shape of this plant are known to all, long understood to be one of the more potent components in many poisons. The average Nord keeps his distance from the bright purple flowers nestled among dark leaves. It is exceedingly effective as a pure poison, but can also be combined with other compounds to stiffen joints as well. It is thus favored amongst those who wish to disable their opponents in battle, and can be found coating the blades of many of the more unsavory characters in Skyrim. Agnetifolia in the Herbalist Guide to Skyrim. Agnetifolia's insights from the Herbalist Guide to Skyrim connect the practical aspects of Nightshade into the art of alchemy. Folia discusses the plant's effectiveness and its widespread recognition in poison making, emphasizing its use to incapacitate foes. In Skyrim, the alchemy system allows players to create potions and poisons by combining various ingredients. Each concoction's effects, duration, magnitude, and gold value depend on several factors. Number 1. Effects. Ingredients have inherent properties that determine the effects of the resulting potions or poisons. Mixing ingredients with overlapping effects can enhance these effects or combine them to create complex results. Number 2. Duration and magnitude. The impact and longevity of a potion's or poison's effect are influenced by the player's alchemy skill level and any relevant perks they may have acquired. Higher alchemy skills and specific perks can increase both the strength and duration of these effects. Number 3. Gold value. The commercial value of crafted items is determined by the rarity and potency of the effects produced. More potent and beneficial effects generally yield higher value potions, which can be sold for more gold. Additionally, it is important to note that the benefactor perk only enhances the positive effects in potions, not affecting any beneficial side effects in poisons. Conversely, the poisoner perk boosts only the negative effects in poisons, not affecting any adverse side effects in potions. If the purity perk is active, it removes all negative effects from potions and all positive effects from poisons, which also reduces the potion's or poison's gold value accordingly. According to the Unofficial Elder Scrolls pages, Nightshade can be combined with 52 other ingredients, offering a wide variety of spells and incantations for those with the aptitude to craft them. To damage health and damage magicka regen, combine Nightshade with Human Heart, Jarran Root, Mort Flesh, or Scalon Fin. To damage health and fortify destruction, combine Nightshade with Ectoplasm. To damage health and cause lingering damage magicka, combine Nightshade with Coda Flower or Small Antlers. To damage Magicka Region and Fortify Destruction, combine Nightshade with Glow Dust. To damage Magicka Region and cause lingering damage stamina, combine Nightshade with Chicken's Egg or Hawk's Egg. To damage health, combine Nightshade with Chokeberry, Crimson Nirnroot, Deathbell, Emperor Parasol Moss, Falmer Ear, Fire Petal, Gnarl Bark, Human Flesh, Imp Stool, Imp Gall, Nirnroot, Poison Bloom, Red Mountain Flower, Red Wart Flower, River Betty, Skeever Tail, Troll Fat, Void Salts, or Wisp Stalk Caps. To damage Magicka Region, combine Nightshade with Ancestor Mothwing, Bear Claws, Blue Butterfly Wing, Blue Mountain Flower, Burnt Spriggan Wood, Chaurus Hunter Atene, Daedroth Teeth, Hanging Moss, Minotaur Horn, Spider Egg, or Spriggan Sap. To cause lingering damage stamina, combine Nightshade with Bittergreen Petals, Butterfly Wing, Daedra Silk, Kagudi Hide, or Luminous Rasula. Lastly, to fortify destruction, combine Nightshade with Ash Creep Cluster, Beehive Husk, Calmberry, Daedra Venom, Glowing Mushroom, Steel Blue Entaloma, or Wisp Wrappings. According to the unofficial Elder Scrolls pages, 57 guaranteed samples of Nightshade can be found in 37 different locations in the base game. With the addition of the Dawnguard DLC, these numbers increase to 61 guaranteed samples of Nightshade in 38 different locations. Locations with the greatest numbers are 4 in Mazulft Adrum, 4 in Volkahar Keep, 3 in Alva's Cellar, 3 in Glenmoral Coven, 3 in the Hall of Attainment, 3 outside High Rothgar, 3 in Nightcaller Temple, and 3 in Vlindrel Hall. It is categorized as a rare ingredient, meaning that most apothecary merchants have a 21% chance of carrying 1 to 4 samples. In addition, it may be randomly found only in rare type apothecary satchels. Apothecary satchels are compact leather pouches typically located near alchemy labs, holding various alchemy ingredients and/or potions. Interestingly, there are 3 distinct types of these satchels, though they all share the same name, each varying in the quality and quantity of its contents. According to the unofficial Elder Scrolls pages, 161 Nightshade plants can be found in 48 different locations in the base game. With the Dawnguard DLC, these numbers increase to 179 guaranteed Nightshade plants in 49 different locations. Locations with the greatest numbers are 17 in the Volkahar Courtyard after it has been upgraded, 11 in Solitude, 10 around the Hall of the Dead, 10 in Labyrinthian Thoroughfare, 9 inside Labyrinthian Chasm, 8 around Hamvir's Rest, 8 around Orphan Rock after starting the quest The Blessings of Nature, 8 in Riften, 6 centered 280 feet north of Arkwind Point, 6 around Crag's Lane Cavern, 6 around Haldir's Cairn, 5 around the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, 5 inside Labyrinthian Tribune, 5 near Refugees Rest, 4 of them in the small graveyard, 4 around Falkreath Watchtower, 4 centered 600 feet east of Mistwatch, 4 around South Cold Rock Pass, 4 around Morthal. In the quest Few and Far Between, Nightshade is one of the critical ingredients required by Ingun Blackbriar, a character fascinated by alchemy rather than her family's darker business pursuits. During the quest, players must collect 20 units of Nightshade, along with 20 units of Deathbell and 20 units of Nirnroot. These ingredients are essential for Ingun to continue her alchemical experiments and to replenish her mentor Elgrim's depleted store of rare ingredients.
I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent, but I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable. To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me? That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. Ah, yes, excellent samples. Thank you. This coin should compensate you for all the bother. Good. My experiments are at a critical stage, and these are just what I need to finish. Here's some coin for all the trouble. Perfect. This is just what I needed. Here's some gold for your time. Yes. Master Elgrim will be pleased I've restored his stock of these rare ingredients. I feel I owe you a bit more than some meaningless coin for all your diligence. Here. This key unlocks my supply chest at Elgrim's Elixirs. Feel free to take what you need from time to time. I'll be refilling it once every few days or so.
Upon successful collection and delivery of these ingredients, Ingun rewards the player, not only with gold, but also with access to her supply chest, reflecting her gratitude and the trust she places in the player, allowing them to share in the fruits of her dangerous labors. The inclusion of Nightshade in the quest is particularly notable as it underscores the quest's exploration of dangerous potential, the very essence of what makes alchemy a revered yet feared art in Skyrim. With access to Skyrim's Creation Club content, one can discover unique Nightshade, nestled within Skyrim's Bloodchill Manor near Winterhold. It boasts a botanical curiosity. Visibly different, this variant varies by having one less leaf along its stem compared to its common cousin. Unique Nightshade carries the same sinister alchemical properties as ordinary Nightshade, but will stack separately from it. Nightshade and Unique Nightshade can be brewed together to learn all 4 effects at once. The fundamental strength of the Fortify Destruction effect for this ingredient is 4, rather than 5. This difference matters only when ectoplasm and Nightshade are mixed. The potion produced will then be 20% less potent than a standard custom Fortified Destruction potion. This unique ingredient, exclusive to the game's Creation Club content, offers an intriguing twist to the traditional Tamrielic toxinology. Nightshade's nefarious nature festers amidst the more nocturnal rituals, where Daedric dealings dance with death. Its petals, plucked from the pallid night, punctuate pacts of perilous power. The Black Sacrament is a ritual used to contact the Dark Brotherhood for assassination requests. It involves creating an effigy of the intended victim from body parts such as a heart, skull, bones, and flesh, arranged within a circle of candles. The ritualist then stabs the effigy with a dagger coated with nightshade petals while reciting a specific incantation. This act is believed to summon a mysterious assassin who fulfills the request for murder.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear.
Nightshade plays a crucial role in the Black Sacrament ritual. This usage underscores Nightshade's symbolic and practical significance in rituals associated with death and the supernatural within the Elder Scrolls universe. In the world of the Elder Scrolls, Nightshade takes shape in many forms, but still hosts its poisonous properties across the series' varying titles. The Elder Scrolls Blades is set in the expansive universe of the Elder Scrolls series, primarily taking place in the iconic province of Cyrodiil, known from the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. The game takes place in the Fourth Era, roughly a few decades before the events of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. The central narrative of Blades is about the player's return to their hometown, which they find in ruins and in need of reconstruction. Players act as members of the Blades, an ancient order of elite knights and spies serving the Empire, now forced into exile and seeking to restore their home to greatness. In the game, alchemy plays an important role for supplying the player with health, magicka, and stamina regeneration. Nightshade is an alchemy material that can be used to brew tier 7, 8, and 9 potions and poisons. It is an uncommon alchemy material in-game. It can be bought for 1,080 gold and sold for 9 gold, encouraging the player to experiment with alchemy rather than selling the plant directly to vendors. Meanwhile, in the Elder Scrolls Online, Nightshade is an alchemy reagent notable for its versatility in various in-game applications. Recognizable by its distinct purple flowers, Nightshade grows in all zones except the otherworldly realm of Cold Harbor, outside of the Hollow City. Nightshade is a critical component in crafting poisons, where its properties can be combined with those of other reagents to produce a variety of effects. It has the following effects when used in alchemy: Ravage Health, Protection, Gradual Ravage Health, and Defile, which reduces healing over time. It is also used in one provisioning recipe, known as Witch Mother's Potent Brew. This brew is made out of nightshade, bervez juice, rice, and small game. This provision grants increased max magicka, max health, and magicka recovery over time. These effects are scaled based on the player's level. This demonstrates Nightshade's culinary utility despite its typically toxic nature in the lore of Tamriel. Additionally, Nightshade serves as an ingredient in furnishing plans, such as crafting a bottle, poison elixir, and a case of vials. These ingredients require Nightshade in combination with other materials like nickel, alchemical resin, decorative wax, heartwood, mundane rune, and regulus, emphasizing its role in crafting decorative yet thematic household items. Thus, Nightshade is an essential resource for players engaging in alchemy, crafting, and enhancing their living spaces within the Elder Scrolls Online. In the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion, Nightshade is an ingredient derived from the Nightshade plant, which is predominantly found in the Westweald region. This ingredient is integral to several quests and magical concoctions within the game. According to the unofficial Elder Scrolls pages, 1,521 total Nightshade plants can be found in the game. There are a total of 1,303 in Cyrodiil, with the remaining 218 in Mankar Cameron's Paradise. When used in alchemy, Nightshade provides the following effects: damage health, burden, damage luck, and fortify magicka. It has a base value of 1 and a weight of 0.1. According to the unofficial Elder Scrolls pages, 26 guaranteed samples of Nightshade can be found. The places with the highest number of samples are 4 samples are in the main ingredient in the Market District. 3 samples are in the Coral Mages Guild library. It can also be randomly found in the inventories of alchemy vendors and in some loot chests. The Shivering Isles DLC adds 4 additional samples of Nightshade, all located in the Naughty Brambles Lost Crypt zone. According to the unofficial Elder Scrolls pages, the places with the highest concentrations of Nightshade are 18 plants in exterior cell -2, -2 near Nissen Cave, 17 plants in exterior cell 1 -4 near Fort Black Boot, 17 plants in exterior cell -1 -3 near Isolated House, 15 plants in exterior cell 15 -14 near Fathus Arin's Tower, 14 plants in exterior cell -5 -4 near Priory of the Nine, 14 plants in exterior cell -4 -2 near Nornal Horst, 14 plants in exterior cell -29 -1 between Rasava Camp and Miskarkand. The Vampire Cure quest in the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion is a lengthy and detailed quest that involves curing vampirism. The quest begins when the player, already a fully fledged vampire, seeks a cure. After several referrals from Raminus Polis and Count Janus Hasseldor of Skingrad, the player is directed to a witch named Melisande who lives near the Corbolo River in Drakelow. Melisande can prepare a vampirism cure but requires several ingredients. 5 empty grand soul gems placed in dungeons specifically for this quest, 2 shoots of bloodgrass, commonly found in the Plain of Oblivion and also sold in alchemy shops, 6 cloves of garlic, typically found in homes across Cyrodiil, 5 leaves of nightshade, available in various locations, including the Imperial City's alchemy shop, the main ingredient, the blood of an Argonian, which can be collected using a special enchanted dagger provided by Melisande, and the ashes of a powerful vampire named Hinderil, which Melisande will mark on your map.
Greetings. Do you have business at Castle Skingrad? I'm afraid the Count does not see anyone without an approved appointment. Do you have an appointment? I see. Please, wait here one moment. I shall speak with the Count.
I understand you're looking for a cure for vampirism. This is fortunate, as I also seek the cure. I wish to tell you a story so that you might understand why I would trust you with my secrets. Would you hear it? More than 50 years ago, my wife Rona and I were both turned into vampires. While I came to embrace the changes in myself, she did not. She hated what she had become and refused to feed to keep herself healthy. She eventually slipped into a coma from which she is not awoken. My trusted servants have cared for her all this time, but I wish for her to at last find peace. The cure is for her. I have researched what I can, but acquiring the cure is beyond my grasp. I cannot risk drawing too much attention to myself. So I would ask that you take up the search on my behalf. If you are successful, I will reward you in whatever small way I can. Will you aid me? What little I have discovered points to the witches of Glenmoral. In the past, they have been capable of creating a cure. I have searched for these witches throughout Cyrodiil, but no coven still exists within its borders. There may be one left. I have unconfirmed reports of a woman seen near the Corbolo River who fits the description of these witches. Seek her out and learn whether she can help. She lives somewhere along the river, east of the Imperial City and south of Cheydinhall. If you are successful in finding a cure, report to my steward. You have my thanks.
What brings you to this neck of the woods, my lady? Oh my! What makes you think I would know about such a thing? Oh my dear, I gave up witchcraft a long time ago. But a cure for vampirism, that's something I haven't thought about in quite some time. Very challenging and potentially dangerous. If you do a little something for me, I'll help you. How does that sound? I have my own interests, and they occasionally require resources that are difficult for me to acquire. Soul gems, for example. If you can bring me 5 empty grand soul gems, I'm quite sure I can help you with this cure that you seek. I shall await your return.
Once all ingredients are collected and delivered to Melisande, she instructs the player to return after 24 hours to collect the prepared cure. One of the 2 prepared potions needs to be taken to the Count Janus Hasseldor of Skingrad for his wife, who is also afflicted with vampirism.
Good to see you again. Do you have the soul gems I requested? Oh, wonderful. These will be most useful to me. Now to the matter at hand. You need a cure for vampirism, yes? I believe I can create a potion that will do the trick, but it requires a few things. To start, I'll need 6 cloves of garlic, 2 shoots of bloodgrass, and 5 leaves of nightshade. Those will be easy enough for you to find. But I'll also need the blood of an Argonian and the ashes of a powerful vampire. Those may be more difficult for you to acquire. Any old Argonian will do, but the vampire must be very powerful indeed. If you succeed, I'll get you what you need. Any questions? This dagger has been specially treated. All you need to do is stab an Argonian with it, and there'll be enough blood on it to use. Any old Argonian will do, and you needn't kill it, but do be careful. Stabbing strangers often doesn't sit well with townspeople or the town guards. A most interesting plant, from the plains of Oblivion itself, so it may require some effort to find. Should your travels happen to take you to a place where it grows, keep your eyes open. You're familiar with it, aren't you? Often used in cooking. It should be quite easy to find. Perhaps not quite as easy to find as garlic, but if you're determined, you'll find it. Keep your eyes open, as it often grows in the wild. This one is difficult. It may be quite a trial for you, but if you are successful, it will make the cure all the more worth it. You have come across a vampire or 2 in your travels, perhaps? I assure you, they are nothing like what you must face. The vampire you seek is powerful. So powerful that those who sought to destroy him were unsuccessful, no matter what they tried. The best they could do was to imprison him underground, where he survives to this day. Search near the North Panther River for Hinderil. If you can vanquish him, his ashes will be more than adequate for my needs. Greetings, Dunmer. What brings you to this neck of the woods, my lady? Once I have all the ingredients I need, I'll fashion a cure for you. This is a delicate matter and cannot be rushed. Hinderel is destroyed? You are indeed a force to be reckoned with. I shall take the ashes. Finally, some part of him can be put to good use. Wonderful. I do hope you didn't try to eat any of it. It can have very nasty effects on one such as yourself. Six cloves, just like I asked for. Very good. Ah, excellent. I hope getting it wasn't too much trouble for you. I'll just take that dagger back from you. It should have more than enough blood for my needs. I do hope it didn't cause too much trouble. I have everything I need. Now all that remains is to brew the potion. This, however, is a task with which you cannot assist. Give me 24 hours. I shall have the potion ready for you then. Welcome, welcome. I have something for you. The cure you seek is ready. I'm quite pleased with the results. The batch came out larger than I'd expected. There's enough for 2 doses of the potion. Unless I'm mistaken, I believe this dose is promised to someone. Should you ever have need of another for personal reasons, I can provide it. Our work here is done. You should be on your way.
The quest concludes with the Countess drinking the potion, curing her condition, but leading to her immediate death. The Count asks that the player let him grieve for 24 hours, and on return will give the player a level-dependent amount of gold.
Welcome back. Have you completed your task for the Count? Yes, it seems that you do. The Count will be pleased. Please, follow me. The Count awaits within. Please do not delay.
Time grows short. The cure must be administered as soon as possible. Please, hand it over. Melisande has agreed to help revive Rona long enough for her to drink the potion, and finally be at peace. If you are quiet, you may remain. Now stand aside.
I can bring her around for a short time. You must be quick.
Rona, my dear, it's time to wake up.
What? Janice, please, no. Oh, let me sleep. Oh, please let me sleep.
It's all right. It's all right. I've come to give you peace at last.
I can rest. Truly.
Yes, my dear. Just drink this, and it will all be better.
Oh, Janice, thank you. Thank you for saving me.
My wife. My beautiful wife. Now is not the time for discussion. Give me a day's time to set her affairs in order. Speak with Hylers tomorrow. Please, leave me to my grief.
Can I help you?
Aye.
The Count needs more time. He will see you when he is ready. Please, wait here. I shall let the Count know you are waiting for him.
Yes? What is it? It is good to see you again, my friend. I cannot thank you enough for helping me rescue Rona from the terrible state she was in. I hope that she has found the peace she sought. I'd like to offer you a reward for your efforts. Given your present condition, the main gift I would offer is useless. I can, however, offer you a monetary reward for your troubles. Thank you again. I shall rest easier now, knowing that Rona no longer suffers. Goodbye.
This quest is intricately intertwined with the broader elements of the game, highlighting the complex nature of vampirism and its deep roots in the lore and gameplay of Oblivion. It provides a thorough exploration of the moral and practical challenges faced by those afflicted with vampirism in the Elder Scrolls universe. In the quest Mephala from the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion, the player must make an offering of Nightshade to summon the Daedric Prince Mephala at her shrine. This quest can only be started once the player reaches level 15 and takes place between midnight and dawn. Nightshade serves as the symbolic offering to gain Mephala's favor, initiating a sinister task.
You approach the shrine of Mephala. The web spinner watches you, stranger. Mephala tugs the strings of mortals for her pleasure. Are you sure you desire audience with the web spinner? Leave Mephala an offering of Nightshade at the shrine between midnight and dawn, and the web spinner may grant you an audience.
Call me web spinner. Pluck but a single thread, and the weave unravels. In Bleaker's Way, two families, Nord and Dunward, live in perfect harmony, but beneath the surface lurks the secret seed of strife. Kill the leaders of the two families, plant evidence to implicate the other family as the killer. And don't get caught, be cunning, don't spoil my scheme, and don't die. That would spoil everything.
Mephala instructs the player to go to Bleaker's Way to ensue chaos by murdering the leaders of two prominent families there, Hrol Ulfgar, a Nord, and Nivan Dalvalu, a Dunmer. The player is then responsible for framing each family for the other leader's death. This act of deception is intended to break the peace and harmony in Bleaker's Way, turning the two families against each other.
am I supposed to...
Good to see you. These are troubled times in Bleaker's Way. What do you want? Dalvalu has been murdered, and we have been accused of the crime. Bastard elves. That they would dishonor us in this way. Hrol Ulfgar has been murdered, and the Dalvalu are responsible. They will pay for their treachery, the wretched Dunmer. Farewell.
The Ulfgars are all dead. Whatever possessed them to attack us like that?
Well done, little web spinner. Is there a prettier sight than friends at war? Take pleasure in the strife you have caused, mortal.
This quest highlights the strategic and manipulative nature of Mephala, also known as the Web Spinner, who revels in the strife and turmoil amongst mortals. The player uses Nightshade, a plant often associated with poison and death, as a fitting tribute to initiate such a malevolent quest. Nightshade holds a significant and multifaceted role across the Elder Scrolls series, prominently featured in various games including Skyrim, Oblivion, Blades, and the Elder Scrolls Online. Its importance can be summarized through its uses and symbolism in the series. In every game where alchemy is featured, Nightshade serves as a powerful ingredient. Its properties often include damage to health, damage to stamina, and more, making it crucial for creating potent potions and deadly poisons. For instance, in Skyrim, Nightshade is used to brew potions with effects such as damage health and fortify destruction. Nightshade is often woven into quest narratives and the broader lore of the games. For example, in Oblivion, it is used as a required offering to start the Daedric quest from Mephala and is a crucial ingredient in the Vampire Cure quest. This highlights its thematic connection to the darker aspects of the universe, such as death and deception. In games like Blades and the Elder Scrolls Online, Nightshade continues to be a valuable alchemical component. underscoring its consistent role in the series' gameplay mechanics related to crafting and alchemy. Next time you embark on a quest near Nightshade or wander through solemn graveyards, eagerly seize this grim herb. Collect it copiously, as each ominous stem offers substantial alchemical and adventurous benefits. As we say farewell, remember that Tamriel's fauna and flora are as numerous as the stars in its night sky, and we've only just begun to explore them. Until we meet again in the midst of myth and mystery, may your path be paved with the pursuit of the peculiar and the profound. I want to express my sincerest gratitude to the Unofficial Elder Scrolls pages for their outstanding resources. The depth and precision of your website have been crucial in supporting the creation of my videos. If you've enjoyed this journey through Tamriel's heartland, please leave a like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay updated with our latest Elder Scrolls explorations. Your support helps us bring more of the series' hidden gems to light. Join us next time on Foraging Fauna and Flora for another adventure into the wilds of Tamriel. Until then, may your travels be safe and your groundbreaking discoveries many. Farewell, fellow adventurers.